What is up, my legends of Scion? We are back, and we're going to be doing literally my first guide over again, and it's the resource guide. So by the time you see this video, the original video is going to be taken down. And what I'm doing basically right now is we just are going to be going back over the more important stuff that I did back in the beginning, and just having better versions of it because they're outdated. So this is the resource guide, and I'm basically going to be giving you a bunch of links that will be useful for you, just all in one encompassing type of thing. So any type of questions that you would have, you just be able to come to this video and just click the link. You don't even gotta watch the video anymore after you watch the video. If you can watch if you want to. I always say that, you know, if people want to watch, they can watch. If they want to skip ahead or whatever else, or just use the links, then just use the links, because that's the whole purpose of the video, to just have you in one particular place, have everything. And hopefully I'll put you abreast of different things that you didn't know and different links that you didn't know about, because there's a few things in here as I was going back over things and refreshing and updating everything that I actually found some new things. So I'm pretty happy about that, because a few things I was just like, bruh, okay, this is actually pretty cool. So very first is the Stove website, which is where Epic 7 is hosted. As you can see right here, you get most of the things. This is what I come here for, like the update notes, know when the update notes are coming out. You can actually have a little bit of a warning and everything else like that. So it's pretty cool. You can chill with the community. It's not toxic in here because they don't allow anybody to be toxic, which is the way things are supposed to be. We're going to talk about that as we get to different tabs. It's pretty professional for a gaming website, and that's all what you always look for. I always tell you, I've been doing content creation and YouTubing for a combined 9 years, and all the games that last long are the games that actually make it positive. It's not toxic and stuff like this, and Epic 7 does a very good job of that, which is why it has the staying power it does in the current gaming industry, where games literally last like a month before they just fade away. It's just the way that it is. Knights Chronicle lasted for a long time, but it fell in that a line of it didn't control the toxicity. If you don't control that, it slowly eats away your community, and then people would just stop playing because they don't want to be bothered with all the toxicness. You just, as a gaming company, you can't allow that to happen. You just cannot allow that to happen. That's the most important. It doesn't matter. Like, everybody thinks, oh, it was the costumes, always. No, it's never that in gaming. It's always when you allow the community to be toxic. That's when games start to completely fall apart. You can look at Overwatch and you look at League of Legends as the largest examples of when things are just too toxic. It doesn't matter how good games are, they just fade away. So keep that in mind. The very next thing that we have going on right now is the Facebook. Facebook is again, a good positive place to actually go and talk with different people. They actually respond to you, the Epic 7 devs and everything else. They respond to a lot of this stuff, and it's pretty fun. They always try to have a little events here to get people amped up. As you can see right here, doing a little mustache thing like this, which is probably going to be Charles, that's cute. We have this event going on right now, which is pretty much showing your gear and how strong you are, and you get, you know, the charms and everything else like that, the greater boot charms. Pretty good thing just for, you know, just for doing the screenshot take you 2 seconds, throw it up there, boom, you're done. So like little stuff like that is nice touches. Epic 7 has a Instagram, official Instagram, which is pretty cute. It has some. Am I even following this? I need to follow this. Didn't know I wasn't following this. So, see, I just pretty much followed it. First, they have pictures here. You can see. It's a good thing that as far as getting, if you want to get screenshots of different things, and especially as a content creator, if you want to just, you know, start pulling this out and using some of these pictures, like, you know, a lot of people edit a lot of stuff out. I tend to not do that, but a lot of people do actually do that, so this is a good place to get some of those screenshots for everybody who is a content creator. Epic 7 also has a game facts, which I didn't know about this. And the game facts itself, as you can see, has a lot of individual things in here. And the cool thing about the Epic 7 game facts is that they give ratings, and they don't allow BS in this. They just don't allow BS in this. It's pretty cool. overall. And let me, because he's gonna be a moron and keep doing that. So, all right, go. So the main cool thing about Epic 7 is that on Game Facts, again, like they don't allow the non-positive type of feel. Like you gotta have something constructive to say. They allow you to debate. They allow you to say, "Hey, I don't like this game because it sucks because of this, that, and the third." But when you start doing like everybody's a moron who played this game, and they start defacing the company's name, like people doing like Slimegate and all that type of stuff, like that's being toxic. That's not actually saying what's wrong with anything. Like stuff like that is what needs to be controlled. You can't allow stuff like that because there's no reason to defamatory type of comments towards something without any type of constructive criticism. That's just being immature. That's what little boys do, little girls do. That's just, it's not needed anywhere in the gaming culture. And that's the problem, is that we allow that type of stuff, and it just becomes worse. You just get people who see that they can do little things like that, then they do bigger things like that, then they start bullying, then they start talking crap about stuff, then they start saying everybody sucks who plays this game, that, and the third. And this is a good place that doesn't allow stuff like that. GameFAQs will ban that ass quick fast if you act like a moron. So this is another good place that you can actually come just to get content and have ideas and come for positive. Like if you like freaking Chloe, come and say I like Chloe. Ain't nobody gonna be through like your ass, or why you like you just don't need any stuff like that. And I like the places that stop that. The next thing we have up is the Smilegate website, which is the official website, which you have it in. As you can see, you have your English version, you have the Chinese version, and you have the Korean version. So if you want to, if you maybe you want to get a job with them, they have the career center, they have the newsroom and stuff like that. You can also apply for press and type of things like that. I kind of don't need to do anything like that, even though I'm press myself. But here's his for you, just in case you're interested in that type of thing. They have an IMDB where they actually tell you who are the actors right here. As you can see right there, you can kind of see the actors, and then you can see who their faces, their actual faces of who actually does the name. I mean, who actually does the voices of the actual characters, to see if they're really hot. Like if, like, you know, look at Angelica, who's like super meta right there. That's Angelica right there. Angelica look kind of hot. She look better than Angelica. Nikki, you fine. All right. As you can see right here, here's Silk. Let's look at Olivia Hack. She looks like Silk. That's kind of funny. She's cute too, though. And you see like the other voices. Oh, I gotta see Vildred, because I didn't even actually look at this before. He's smirking like, yeah, I did Vildred. Oh my goodness. But yeah, here's the voices. Oh, Ball. Let me see who did this. Yeah, you look like Ball. You look like Ball. You look like Sinister. Like you about to steal somebody's car or something like that. Nah, you probably a really nice guy. I'm trolling. But yeah, here's the voices right here. Next up is you have the Epic 7 Google Play link, just in case you want the official area to actually do it. I have something to say about the actual Google Play link a little bit later as we get to the end. But next we have the App Store, which is also right here if you want to, you know, partake in that. We also have the APK if you can't download either of those. If you're out of region or something like that, you can play it on the APK. Here's the link for that. We have the Reddit. All right, the Reddit is a pretty good place and a pretty bad place to actually get information. Let's talk about the good before we talk about the bad. Good is that it's very organized right here on the right hand side. Nice people here, nice people run it, as you can see right here. And we have the actual overall Reddit. And we have the overall Reddit right here, which you see right here. There's a lot of good things in here. You have your gacha talk, as you can see right here. I believe you can be able to summon with this. I forgot the command, but you can actually use the gacha bot to actually summon you come in here, you can ask somebody and they'll be nice enough to tell you questions and the PvP strategy, PvE, off topic if you want to talk about off topic. There's bot spam right here, guides. You know, they got to do a pretty good job of putting good information out there. If you need to actually figure out some, you know, new types of things, or maybe you want to use a character a different way, it's a good place to actually do it. It's got your advice, videos and streams where, you know, everybody kind of like puts up their videos, a little content creator, and then Twitch streams and stuff like that. And then the Reddit posts come in right here, as you can see there. And I haven't been watching this too hard, but here we go. All right, so back up to the top. Discord is actually a pretty good place to actually meet up with people and play if you have any type of raids, stuff that you want to do in the game, or you want to join a guild or something like that. You can just say, hey, anybody got an open guild slot or something like that. I'm not too sure if they have a section for that. I think they do though, or they did. There we go, guilds. There we go. So if you want to do stuff like that, you know, you can do stuff like that. Now, as for Reddit, right? Here's the thing with Reddit. Reddit itself is a problem. Not necessarily that the Epic 7 community is a problem, because Reddit itself is literally just the excuse for people to act like morons majority of the time and troll. And a lot of times people don't even play the games. They just come into community to see that a community is large, and they just want to troll and be destructive in the community. Now, again, like I said, if you don't control it, then it becomes a problem. The problem with Reddit is there's so many people like that it becomes hard to control. So even if you want to come in and actually have like posts, like, see, this is always a problem. And Reddit itself actually put it in the Reddit guidelines. If you look, to be a successful Reddit, your top post should never be fluff. And the top 3 posts of Epic 7's Reddit is fluff. They literally said that the beginning of last year, for Reddit to sustain themselves and be long, you never want your top post to be fluff, because that means that the Reddit is not being taken serious. And that shit hit home. So when I looked at this and I saw this, I just shook my head and said, wow. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like Epic 7, the people who control this Reddit, I gotta do better than that. Alright, so we were talking about game facts. This is an extended link. Epic 7's Twitch. Here you could pretty much, if you want to see who's ever streaming or whatever else, this is a good link for that. It's directly to the category that we have for Epic 7. Right now, overall, Epic 7 on Twitch is down. A lot of the main people who started the streaming, like myself and a few other people, aren't doing as much as we used to. There's people to take up the slack, so to speak. But right now, the Epic 7 Twitch category is kind of dwindling and falling off, and one of the major reasons for that is not necessarily anybody's fault, is that it's costly actually streaming. It's costly in this game, streaming for a long period of time, because in order to do that, you need energy. And nobody has, we don't have infinite energy to do that. In order for me to be streaming as long as I was back when I was doing that, I had to spend on leaps. I stopped spending on that now and just use natural energy. And then sometimes here and there, you see me maybe go after summons or something like that. But I don't spend on energy anymore. So that means that I can't stream long periods of time like that. And I'm sure other people are feeling that particular problem right now as well. But the way content is in the game currently, you just don't have enough time. Like, there's not enough stuff to actually do. So you could probably be streaming like an hour or two. Maybe you can stretch it out a little bit with some guild war or something like that. Or maybe fighting the Abyss if you can't necessarily beat the Abyss right away. And, you know, then that you can stretch it out like that. But so some good people streaming in here. Definitely try to give them a look and see what you can go about, checking out and have a little bit of fun with it. All right, so next up, we have the official page, which pretty much is kind of like the same thing. This is just like the main page for the game. I threw it in there because just in case somebody wanted it. It pretty much has the link to the App Store and the Google Play right there, so if you want to actually see it. And what I actually play on is LD player. LD player, in my opinion, works the best. LD player doesn't have memory leaks like the next link that I'm about to show you. You don't have memory leaks. I can literally play a AAA game and Epic 7 at the same time and have no problem. I could even stream it. I've done that before. I was playing Anthem and playing Epic 7 in the background while streaming with no lag because LD player just doesn't memory leak. It's literally the best game for Epic 7. However, you do have Big Knox. Now, Big Knox actually plays Epic 7 pretty well as well, and it may actually play it at 60 FPS better than LD player. But the problem with Big Knox is you need a big-ass system to make sure to take up for that memory leak. Lower impact systems cannot play Knox properly. It's just not going to happen. It's going to memory leak and start lagging and just be trash overwards, which is the reason why I don't use Knox. But I have an actual good system now, and I installed Knox and played Epic 7 on Knox, and it looks great. I think it looks better than LD player in 60 frames per second. But like I said, it has that memory leak problem, so I just don't bother with Knox. And we have BlueStacks, which I had to be fair. BlueStacks is, out of the three of them, BlueStacks plays Epic 7 the worst out of all of them, but it does play it. So if you ever have a problem with LD player or Knox, and BlueStacks is your last hope, pretty much, to actually do it. There's other emulators out there, but I kind of don't even be bothered with them, and it's not really worth my time, as you can, whatever. So the very last link. My very last link is the Sensor Tower, which pretty much does the breakdown of Epic 7 on the iTunes Store. And it gives you pretty much the stats of where it was voted on, and on top of that, where the ranking was right here for Epic 7. Now you can actually, you could try to make it go backwards or not forwards, but go backwards a little bit so you can see stats. But you're starting to see now that Epic 7 is starting to fade now as time has gone on. It rose itself back up a little bit right there around February 26th, Tuesday, and I believe, is that when Luna was announced? It probably was. Yeah, it's probably when Luna was announced. It rose up pretty far with Luna, but ever since then, Litica, as you can kind of see when characters are announced, like things rise up and fall and stuff like that. But as soon as Litica was announced, it took a sharp turn right back down again. And hindsight, the reason for this, and the main reason, if the game continues to keep falling down right here, this is something that you can, this is one of the things that I found, and I found it particularly great and interesting. There is a Google one. I don't trust Google though, because Google in the past is known to fudge their numbers, and they were caught doing it. So I don't even pay attention to anything like any Google rated anymore. Like, companies can fudge their numbers, Google itself can be manipulated. I just don't pay attention to that anymore. I know, there's not to say that iTunes can't do it, but iTunes has never been caught doing that. So, that's neither here nor there. As you can see, things are what they are. This correlates directly to the way that Twitch works. Because if people aren't watching, then people aren't going to be streaming it, because it's just not going to be worth the streamer's time. So keep that in mind, that, you may see one or two people get okay numbers on Twitch like that, but a category is defined by how everybody works, not just one person. So if a category only has one or two people actually doing some type of thing, and even if you look at the one or two people, you're like, well, they're not that interesting, or they're not that fun, like, how is this happening? And then you look at everybody else, like, that's just not, the category just it has to have everybody doing that in order to be a good category. And the problem is you can't have everybody doing that if nobody is actually watching. And that's what's going on right now, is that the hype is a little bit dwindling down. But as you can see, this lovely lady right here, like, literally one good character changes all of that. This one good character changes all that. So as they keep releasing good characters, like Litica was a good character. As you see, like that one character again, Litica just brought it back up again. This next week is going to be Charles. I don't know if Charles is going to be enough to rise their ranking back up again like that, just to make it spike back up like that. What they need is an overall fix to gold and energy. I don't know, that won't necessarily even that much affect like their bottom line, is because even like the content creators, even we're not like, it's nobody, when we don't have the energy, we just don't play. We just find something else to do. So it's not like you're making a lot of money off of that. And it's not like you're making a lot of money off of trying to force people into play, to getting gold, because all that people are going to say is that we're not going to play. And that is what kills the game. So fortunately, they watch me. I know they watch me. I hope you're looking at this, Smilegate. I hope you're looking at this, creative, or whoever needs to be looking at this. You need to fix gold and energy, or this bar right here is going to get far worse. But resources like this, I wanted to actually show all this and be real with you guys. And these are the resources, and this final link is the reality of what's going on right now. Don't know, it doesn't matter what the hell Reddit says. It doesn't matter what the hell Discord says, or anybody's opinion of anything is. Stats don't lie. And this is the stats of what's going on right now. So I'll catch you guys next video. Hope you find use in all of these links right now. Take them down, jot them down if you don't want to just keep coming back to the video. The whole point of this is just to have everybody be educated and just have links at their fingertips, so you can just copy and paste. I'm gonna put links in the description so you can just copy and paste it, put it into a text file, and then go about your business. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good day. Good luck on your summons. Love everybody, and peace.